Let's do this.
This one's live streaming as well still.
Oh, is it? Oh God, it's bright. Whew. So obviously, I just wanted to come on just to elaborate earlier about the video which Uncle Jamal. So
Content over everything.
Uncle Jamal's come on COE. Obviously, he's not really happy with myself. So just to kind of make people aware, I wanted to give everyone an update, and I'll do one update on Big Art's channel as well. So the situation is this: with everyone who's donated. They've basically said to me, look, don't give him the lump sum. Now, Uncle Jamal said, no, I want the lump sum. That's number one. Second of all, GoFundMe page needed further information. They needed his name, his address, his telephone number, blah, 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 which I've now provided. Now, even with that, because they put a hold on the GoFundMe page, right? So I can't withdraw anything anyway, even if I wanted to give him the cash. Now, Uncle Jamal doesn't seem to understand that. They do their checks first. Once that's been done, then they unlock the funds, and then you're able to withdraw, and that, even with that, takes about a week and a half. Uncle Jamal came in today saying, where's my money, give me my money, and I'm like, look, Uncle Jamal, I'm trying to explain to him, you know, it takes a little bit of a while, and he started to, you know, call me names and stuff like that, which is fair enough. I'm not really bothered about that. The other situation is this, you know, Uncle Jamal is a very stubborn man, right? It's very difficult to explain the situation, and he's really old school, so he doesn't understand how the process works, and he just thinks like everyone's donated and blah, 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 and I just want the money. Now, a lot of people have come to me and said to me, don't give him the money up front, right? Either pay off his medical bills, his legal fees, or whatever you want to, but just don't give him the money up front. So I'm trying to listen to that side. Uncle Jamal's really upset with me because he wants the money up front. I'm trying to listen to that side, and I'm stuck in the middle, and I don't know which path to go. So what I've decided is just, if he's still, now the other thing is before I came to Speaker's Corner, I was speaking to one of his translators, because obviously we've got a language barrier, and his translator basically said to me earlier today that Uncle Jamal said he doesn't want the money. He's like, look, I don't want the money, just give it back to everyone. And I can easily do that as well, and GoFundMe, I can reverse all the donations and everyone gets their money back. Obviously, I've given £500 to Uncle Jamal from the cash, and what I was going to do, which is on the video, is just take that £500 back out of the pot, so that way he had cash in his pocket. But you know, I'm not really too worried about that, if I'm honest, if I get it or don't. But that's the situation. We had a few translators here that was trying to explain to Uncle Jamal, but he got really upset and angry and kind of walked off. And it was on, I think, Mr. Rax's TV or TNT Greek's TV video, where he was just started shouting, and everyone was around me, and they said, look, just leave it. And so now I've got a bit of an issue. So what I'm doing at the moment is just waiting, number one, for the hold to be taken off, because they just needed further information, like who, you know, Uncle Jamal and stuff like that. And then from there, what I'm going to do is either I'm going to try to ring his translator. Now, there's two options I've got. If Uncle Jamal says, yes, okay, give me the money, then what I'll do is, obviously I have to transfer it to my bank account, because he doesn't have a bank account, he doesn't have a permanent address. So I'll transfer it to my bank account, go to the bank and get the cash. And even with that, you have to, you know, ring them in advance. You can't just take out $7.5 grand like that. And then from there, I'm going to go to his house and then give it to him in cash, and then I'll record it and document it and blah, blah, minus the GoFundMe fees. If I'm honest with you, this has been, you know, this is the first time I've done it. It was a big learning curve for me. I'll be honest with you, the amount of headaches I've got from this, the amount of issues, I don't think I'll ever do this again. It was just out of my, you know, good intentions that I wanted to set something up and try to get Speaker's Corner into a unity and work together as a team. But unfortunately, it went backfired slightly. So, not saying it was a bad thing. I just think the process I used could have been done a lot better. So, I'll be thinking about stuff like that and on how to make it a little bit better. But yeah, you know, from that side. So what I'm going to do is later on tonight, hopefully I'll ring Uncle Jamal's translator. I'll ask him to translate and say to him, look, what do you want to do? Do you want the money, or do you want to just reverse the donations back? We'll wait for Uncle Jamal. Uncle Jamal's a very stubborn man, you've got to understand that. My father's actually quite similar, so he's actually like that as well, where he's basically you know, it's his way or the highway, pretty much. So I'm trying to be understanding at the same time. I have seen his paperwork and stuff like that. He does have, you know, stuff going on at the moment. But it's a little bit more complicated, and other influences coming out from outside. So that's basically the situation from my side. He's obviously come on, he's made a video saying that I've, you know, scammed him and stuff like that. I can prove it. GoFundMe page, the money's still there. It's on hold. I've shown Leon earlier the email. and and I've also shown, so the money's on GoFundMe page, and I've also shown the email from GoFundMe as well, saying that look, the funds are on hold. Once that's been, done, to be honest with you, I'm just so fed up with this whole situation now. I just want to give him the money and just, done with the whole situation. As bad as it sounds, because it's just there's a lot of factors that come into play here, so it's been a lot of stress for me. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to come quickly. I wasn't meant to come today, but because obviously with Uncle Jamal, what he said, and he was upset, and there's multiple videos where you can see he was really angry and started shouting, and I was like saying, look, what do you want me to do? There's a process. He wants the money now, as in go to the bank, get it now. It's a Sunday. The money's still in the fund. It's not in my bank account. It's with GoFundMe. You could check on their website. It's actually all still there. And then you could check how long it takes for the money to be transferred to in a bank account. There's a process in place, and they needed more information. But yeah, hopefully everything will work out. I'm still hopeful. I might get a lot of hate from this. I've already started to get hate from it. But I was doing this out of good intention. But it's a learning curve. It's my first time I've done it, so it's a learning curve for me. So if I do again, but I won't do it on an individual. I'll do it for homeless people in general, because every year I try to do something for homeless people. I'll do it slightly more different and go for a charity or whatever. So yeah, thanks for supporting me, guys. I really appreciate everyone who donated. Thank you very much. And hopefully I'll get the same update on the GoFundMe page. I'll update it. And again, if I've made any mistakes, then I apologise in advance. Again, I'm learning on this as well, so I'm new to this. It's the first time I did GoFundMe page, so I'm still learning. So if any mistakes are all mine, then I ask for forgiveness. Thank you very much.
Because that's the name I use on the media.
Content over everything. From your belly. Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
Yeah, I just want to kind of give out a message. It's a lot of lights there. I just want to give out a message about the park not being fighters' corner, but speakers' corner. And there's a lot of kind of like bullying going on and intimidation, and a lot of thuggery and stuff going on at speakers' corner. And you may accuse me of that as well, but at least I'm trying to change my behaviour and address some of the stuff that I might have contributed to my own issues. Like